Proving an alibi, what evidence do you need? Imagine being accused of a crime you did not commit. One of the best ways to defend yourself is by proving you were somewhere else when it happened. That's what an alibi is all about. But what kind of evidence do you need to make that alibi convincing? Let's break it down. First, eyewitness testimony is very common. If someone saw you at a different location at the time of the crime, their statement can be powerful. They must be willing to testify under oath, and their memory needs to be clear and reliable. Having multiple witnesses who saw you elsewhere can strengthen your case. Next, video or photographic evidence can be very persuasive. Surveillance footage from stores, traffic cameras, or security cameras can show your whereabouts. For example, a time-stamped video of you at a store or in a parking lot can place you miles away from the crime scene. Photos taken during the time of the incident can also serve as proof. Electronic records are another key piece of evidence. Your phone's GPS data can reveal your location at specific times. If your phone shows you were at a different place when the crime occurred, that can be a strong alibi. Similarly, vehicle GPS logs or digital tracking from apps can support your claim. Transactional records like receipts or tickets are helpful too. A hotel check-in, a restaurant bill, or transportation tickets with timestamps can prove you were somewhere else. For example, a hotel receipt showing you checked in during the time of the crime can be very convincing. Communication records such as text messages, phone call logs, or voicemails can also help. If your messages show you were communicating from a different location, that supports your alibi. For instance, a text sent from a different city at the right time can be a key piece of evidence. Employment or official records can add credibility. Time cards, work schedules, or statements from your employer confirming you were at work can be used to support your claim. If your boss can verify you were on duty during the time of the incident, it makes your alibi stronger. In many places, the defense team must notify the prosecutor ahead of time if they plan to use an alibi. They need to share details about where you were and who can testify. This allows the prosecution to investigate and challenge the alibi if needed. Remember, the goal is not to prove beyond all doubt but to create reasonable doubt. The evidence must be credible enough to make the jury question whether you could have committed the crime. The prosecution then bears the burden of proving guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. During trial, your witnesses might be cross-examined to test their reliability. The prosecution may try to find inconsistencies or question the authenticity of your evidence. That's why gathering solid, verifiable proof is so important. In the end, proving an alibi involves a mix of eyewitness accounts, digital data, physical records, and sometimes official statements. When these pieces come together, they can show you were not at the scene and help you build a strong defense strategy.